Hi, good evening all. This is Steve from Camp Freedom in Picton. Just thought I'd do a quick live and show everyone what's happening here in Picton. Contrary to the beliefs, there's more than 20 people here. We're here in support of the guys in Wellington. We've got lots of support, lots of cars and trucks driving around the roundabout supporting us. So I just thought I'd give you guys a quick, walk around Camp Picton here. Sort of early evening as the sun's going down, while it's still light. So yeah, you guys can just, sort of have a look and see that there's a couple of hundred people here, not just the 20 that maybe the reporters are saying. So let me just switch the camera around and we'll go for a bit of a walk around. All right, so welcome to Camp Picton, or Camp Freedom in Picton. So a lot's been going on around here today. Had a couple of issues overnight and yesterday, and we're starting to get a little bit more organized here. We can see over here, this is the official entry-exit point, which we've made. We'll actually go and show the quick entry sign that we have over here. So I'll just walk out into the street. So there you go. We have the entry sign. So this is where all the cars enter and exit from, and this is basically guarded 24 hours a day from now on. Just over there, that's our food trucks and our fridges and freezers and everything where all our food is kept. We do have some portaloos over here. You can see there's quite a lot of straw, hay over the floors. So we had quite a bad cyclone that came through here on Saturday, quite similar to Wellington. We had quite a lot of tents and gazebos and things like that destroyed. So we pretty much, this whole field was pretty much flooded. So the local farmers got some straw, and we put some straw down on the ground. So as we walk through Camp Picton, just to give you a quick overview, so this is pretty much where we're going to walk through in just a minute. So we can see this place is pretty packed. There's certainly been a lot more cars here the past day or two. So we'll just carry on walking around. So this is pretty much the food area over here. We can see that people are starting to queue for dinner, and the fabulous ladies that prepare all the food is over here. Hello. That truck over there is also full of food. So we've got plenty of food here. We're actually giving some of the food away to some of the food banks in the local food banks here in Picton. We're starting to give them away. Just because we've just simply got too much food here really at the moment. We have our so this is actually Maori land that we're on at the moment. This has been blessed by the Maori tribes. So as we walk through here, all the wonderful people here in Camp Picton. The vibe and the atmosphere here is just wonderful. There's so many kids here running around. The kids are just free. Everybody's free. We started having a speakers corner just over here. That started this morning. So there's a mic and a portable speaker. People can just come and say what's on their mind. Yeah, so that's been organized here. As of this morning, there were a couple of people talking. As you can see, people are staying in really small tents, right up to the quite large motorhomes and things like that. This is the, the first aid tent. There's a couple of people in there just having some massages and things like that at the moment. It's pretty full on here. So a couple more people with small tents, a couple of gazebos around. good sign for everybody. So this is pretty much like the kids play area here. There's normally sort of, I guess, colouring in books and things like that for the kids to play here. There's a few swings in the trees for the kids. So the kids love playing in this area here. They swing in the trees and everything. We'll just walk a little bit further. So this tent in front of us here, this is just all donated clothes. So when the cyclone came through over the weekend, obviously we had a lot of people with wet clothes and people who needed dry clothes. So this is just all clothes that have been donated from the local Picton community. So people can just walk in there and basically if they need clothes or, you know, I mean obviously people have been here for 7-8 days now. So you know, they need fresh clothes and things like that. We do have a lot of locals in the area who are basically coming in on a daily basis, and they asking people who needs clothes washed and things, and they'll literally take away a whole pile of clothes, and they will take the clothes away and get them washed and dried, and they'll bring them back. So the local Picton community is 100% behind us. This is the media tent over here. So this is where in the evenings we have a bit of a band playing, things like that. Media, things like that, in information tents.
There's one less moron in the world? Wow, what a fucking tragedy.
So it's just some more tents, some more people around, some people wandering around. So this is the truck that we have, which is quite similar, I guess, to the Beetle that you guys have in Wellington. So people have basically just written their messages up on here. You can see a couple of the messages. So normally there's a couple of pens that people have out here, and then you can just pretty much write your own messages on the truck, and it's the same on the other side of the truck as well. So if we go to the other side of the truck, we can see lots of messages. People are just writing messages and things like that on here. So if we carry on walking down, we'll start interacting a little bit more with people soon. Hey bro, how you doing? Evening. So if we just look at how many cars there are here now, there's way more cars than what there were over the weekend. People have come here to support both us here in Picton, as well as I guess supporting the folks in Wellington. So we can see a couple of flags everywhere, lots of flags. People are playing music. It's just really, hello. Lots of kids, dogs, lots of happy people. So we'll continue to walk through here. So there's a couple of the security guys in the high-vis vests. As I said, they manning our entry and exit point. That's just got very important for us lately, because we have had some issues over the past few days. So we'll walk up another row of cars and tents of all different sizes, people everywhere. As I said, there's probably maybe 500-600 people in Camp Picton. Cool, bro.
I'm just wondering if they got anything that we need, like the torches and the...
I don't know. I really don't know if we got everything. I hope we did. I believe there might have been a bit of an issue, but yeah, apparently it's been investigated. So yeah, hopefully. Hi.
Lots of sunburn.
Yep, I need to put some on as well. So we have more tents. Have some dogs, more dogs. Hello.
I thought we were totally planted where we are. Now you can ask her. We have probably one of the most beautiful spots in Oakland.
This area here was completely flooded on Sunday after the storm came in. So we've still got plenty of camper vans, lots and lots of camper vans, lots of buses. Good evening. Hello. So there's definitely not just 20 people here, folks. There's a lot more than 20 people. And check out that massive tent through there. So we put that tent up, a couple of guys, probably took us about an hour or so to put that tent up. That is a massive tent. That's probably the biggest tent that we have here. It's massive. Can probably sleep about 20 people. So all these media that's saying there's 20 people here, they can probably fit into one tent. The atmosphere here is just wonderful, you know, the vibe, people are friendly. It's just awesome. And we're here to support Wellington. Obviously our main sort of role, I guess, is to support Wellington in whatever's happening in Wellington. We have had a couple of people who have had to leave Wellington, and on their journey back home, I guess they've stopped through Camp Picton. Kia ora. So we've had a few people who have come and given us their stories about what's happening in Wellington. So we're always quite keen to know what's happening in Wellington and hear their stories and know what's happening. Evening. There's a big caravan, massive caravan. Ah, and we have a goat. We have a goat in Camp Picton Freedom.
What's one of two?
Yes. There you go. So what's the goat's name?
G-Dog.
G-Dog.
Guard dog.
Guard dog, because
You want to feel the G-forces.
goats are pretty good guard dogs, aren't they? Or is that ducks?
Oh,
So I'm actually going to go and get a little paddle pool at Blenheim tomorrow, and we're going to have a mallard pond and a couple of little rubber duckies.
well, I tell you what, come up here and grab his horn, give him a bit of a raka.
Yeah.
And we'll see if you duck.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll get a little paddle pool for the goats.
There's not much water unless I'm putting them in it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I had to jump off Craig Ruff at Lockhart Rock into the water about this high.
Oh yeah.
He swam across. It was funny because when he went down, his horns went under. And he just said chicken. He comes back up and he held his breath. He wasn't spluttering.
So what made you bring a goat to Camp Picton?
He's part of my family.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My boy's my only kid.
Good.
He's been to the odd festival.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he's well known.
Oh, he's been to the rave, 100 people on the dance floor. He goes down on mountain biking. He's not the average. No.
Oh, does he go mountain biking?
Yeah, he follows me on my down on mountain bike and
Oh right. Okay. Very good.
rides
Awesome.
on my four-wheeler and the side.
Where's the other smaller goat? There's
Jumps on the back of
a.
here, mate. Jumps on the back of here without even, just like jumps up there. Don't even need to put the tailgate up.
Oh yeah.
He's tied on, you know.
grab the chair.
Cheers.
Chairs are blown over. Where's that other little goat? Oh, that's a dog. There's another little white Billy goat somewhere around here.
Yeah, it's quite funny because when it turned up, G-Dog was there, and they got some
G-Dog
sycamore leaves, and
yeah.
they put it down, and G's on one side and the other goat's on the other, and I'm like, you've only just met, and you're already having dinner together.
Good on you, mate. Good on you. There we go. So that's the story about the goat. Evening. So we have Camp Freedom. Oh, looks like we have a little bit of a duck pond here already. We might have a duck pond here already. I don't know. Or maybe this is just for kids. I don't know. What's the?
Well, she bought it hoping that she could have a little swim.
Oh, right.
So,
So there aren't little ducky pond. There aren't any little rubber duckies in there or anything.
no,
at the
well,
moment.
maybe there is. I don't know what that stuff is.
Okay. Well, the goat's trying to go to the toilet. The goat's trying to go to the toilet. Goat, you can't go to the toilet. So I'm going into Blenheim tomorrow. I'm going to get a little splash pool like that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get some little rubber duckies.
Yes, cool.
And someone needs to make a sign that says Mallard's Duck Pond.
Okay. All right.
Because we have to have one as well, right? Because Wellington has one.
Yeah, why did they get one?
Except we probably need to have a horse here as well.
I'm sure that can be arranged.
Except someone's going to have to pick up the horse poo.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
although we might call Jacinda for that, right? Did I say that? Oops. All right. So the goat wants to go to the Portaloo.
Oh, no, he's a toilet paper fiend.
Oh, okay. Oh, he eats the toilet paper?
Mate, the amount of times I've found him out the front door and he's still coming to the roll. Or he's taking the chunk out. Every time you pull one around,
Look at all these cars. And all these people, all these friendly people. Hello. Kids enjoying themselves, free. Alright folks, well that's about it, I guess. Hope you've enjoyed the live. It's probably gone on a little bit longer than what I was expecting, but yeah, maybe do another one a bit later. But at least everyone can get an idea of what Camp Freedom in Picton is like. I guess the more people we can get here, the merrier. I guess we're going to have a bit of a real estate problem soon. We're already having a real estate problem, to be honest. But you know what? There's plenty of space here. There is an overcamp, sort of another campsite that we can use as well if we need to. So if anyone's in South Island and they want to become or be part of what's happening here, you want to be part of history, you want to be on the right side of history and support our brothers and sisters in Wellington, then you know where to come. Basically, as you come into Picton, you just drive straight into Picton. You don't take the turn off to the ferry terminal. You just drive straight into Picton and we're at the big roundabout. So feel free to come. We need the numbers. We've got heaps of people here already. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed that, and I guess I'll check in with you later. See ya.